Wilson for the foul.
Guys, hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Geneva. This is Geneva in General. And guys, I just got done rewatching on my WNBA League Pass account. The Las Vegas Aces ultimately defeat the Indiana Fever. This was a very good game. It was a very close game. It was an exciting game. And it was a game that made me look at A'ja Wilson with, like, just a different lens, okay? I don't want to say like I pitied her, but like she just has not been herself lately. When I say lately, I mean to say like pretty much in the beginning of this current 2025 WNBA season. It seems as though A'ja Wilson is just like mentally not there on the court, okay? And it's not just her, but I want to talk specifically about her a little bit more in this video. But like just the entire Las Vegas Aces team seems to have imploded, okay? Ever since like so many women have come and gone. Kelsey Plum gone, Alicia Clark gone, Sydney Carlson left, okay? We just saw Sydney Carlson, who used to be with the Las Vegas Aces for many, many seasons, alongside A'ja Wilson. She is now with the Indiana Fever, who the Las Vegas Aces ultimately just defeated. And speaking of defeated, so last season, in the 2024 WNBA season, Indiana Fever beat all the teams, okay, in the WNBA, except for the Las Vegas Aces. I thought this evening's game on this fine Sunday, I thought that the Indiana Fever had it in the bag, but they did not, to no avail. Again, guys, this game kept getting close, okay? Closer and closer and closer. For the most part, I'll say, like, the Las Vegas Aces did tend to lead the Indiana Fever, but the Indiana Fever would, make that comeback quick, okay? They were quick with the wit. But in the third quarter, they kept getting tied up. 63 to 63 points, 69 to 69 points, etc., etc. And to that fourth and final quarter, the Las Vegas Aces are starting to find their groove again somewhat, hopefully, perhaps, right? And they begin to viciously attack to get to set that point deficit further and further apart. The game concluded with the Vegas Aces having 89 points. Indiana Fever had 81 points. So in the first quarter, Fever scores 21. Aces trailed by just 1 point. They scored 20 points. In the second quarter, Fever scored 21. Aces went down. They only scored 16, okay? Because again, A'ja Wilson missed so many shots. It just did not make no sense. She was missing easy shots, guys. Not just by her standards, but specifically even more so her standards. She was missing shots that just didn't make any sense. I ain't gonna lie, no tea, no shade. She was beginning to look like my girl Angel out there, okay? Just missing easy layups. In the third quarter, the Fever, this is when they started to slip away. Fever only scored 19 points in the third quarter, and the Aces scored 22. And in the fourth and final quarter, Fever only scored 20 points. Aces scored 31 points. Now, let me go over, briefly, the individual player statistics and their stat lines for each team, starting with the Fever. So Aliyah Boston, she did really good. She put up 26 points, had 3 assists, 10 rebounds. Lexi Hall only scored 7 points, had 3 assists, 6 rebounds. Natasha Howard, 7 points, 1 assist, 4 rebounds. Kelsey Mitchell scored 20 points. She had 2 assists and 2 rebounds. Caitlin Clark got a double-double. She had 19 points. 19 points, 10 assists, and 3 rebounds. Sophie Cunningham had 0 points, 0 assists, and 6 rebounds. She gotta get it together. And Sydney Carlson had 0 points, 4 assists, and 1 rebound. Now let's talk about the individual player statistics for the Aces. Kia Stokes had 0 points. Surprise, surprise. Okay, we all know she's worthless. Okay, on the court. She played a total of 19 minutes and had 0 points. But she gave us 1 assist and 6 rebounds. Jackie Young scored 19 points, had 7 assists and 7 rebounds. A'ja Wilson, even though she had like a bad game, this is how incredible she is. A'ja Wilson still managed to put up 24 points. She was her team's leading scorer. She put up 24 points, had 2 assists, 7 rebounds. Jewell Loyd managed to put up 10 points, which is low for her. Jewell got to find her rhythm and quick. I'm tired of being tired of looking at her out there in the court struggling. She only like 32. Same with A'ja Wilson. A'ja Wilson is currently 28. I think I'm just a year older than her. She should be turning 29 sometime this year. They're both young and in their prime. There's no excuse. Jewell Loyd put up 10 points, had 5 assists, 5 rebounds. Chelsea Gray, again, she was incredible. She gave us much needed three-point shots when we needed it. She put up 18 points, had 3 assists, 3 rebounds. The rookie, Aaliyah Nye from Alabama, had 11 points, 0 assists, 0 rebounds. Tiffany Mitchell put up 4 points, had 0 assists, 2 rebounds. Dana Evans surprisingly had only 3 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound. And the reason why I say surprisingly, in this game, if my memory serves me correctly, I swear I remembered her making 2 3-point shots. Like, Dana Evans has been cooking up. She does seem to fit in better with the Las Vegas Aces system as opposed to last season when she was with my Chicago Sky. We could not stand her. When I say we, fans of the Chicago Sky, fans of Angel Reese, We used to drag Dana Evans by her freaking wig all day long. Now let's talk a little bit about none other than A'ja Wilson. Miss A'ja Wilson, okay? Face of the league, MVP, defensive player, okay? The great one, A'ja Wilson. She still managed again. She put up 24 points, had 2 assists, 7 rebounds, but seeing her struggle all the way up into the fourth quarter, the fourth and final quarters when she got really aggressive, she started like really, making them layups. Okay, she was getting blocks, steals, intercepting the ball. Again, we have to also, keep in mind she just came back, guys, fresh. This is her first game, fresh off of concussion protocol. People on Twitter during this game, they were saying things such as like, perhaps it's just too soon. Like maybe she's still hurt or injured, or maybe she's just not feeling well. Because again, concussions are very serious injuries. Okay, that's possibly a traumatic brain injury. You can't just force your players to come back into the game, prematurely before they're actually fully healed or, been seen to make sure that they are, they're not having any complications, etc., etc. And I love Becky Hammon Down, okay, the head coach of the Las Vegas Aces, but she has been known. We all know that she works A'ja Wilson along with like her top other players like a workhorse, okay? They was like if Becky Hammon was a freaking pimp on the corner, that's pretty much how, they, liken her to. She's like a pimp on the corner. A'ja Wilson, Chelsea Gray, Kelsey Plum when she was with her, they was like, her horses, okay, HOEs on the track. Like that was like she would literally run them girls to the ground. It's like the way Becky Hammon got pimp tendencies, okay, the way that she be working these girls like some Russian racehorses, specifically A'ja Wilson. Again, A'ja Wilson, perhaps she could possibly be, coming off that fresh injury. Again, concussion protocol or something serious. She was gone for about at least a week, almost a week, maybe, possibly almost a week. Due to concussion protocol, she missed so many games. Seattle Storm is getting done any type of way, etc., etc. In her absence and also within her presence, okay? Seattle Storm, Las Vegas Aces lost to the Seattle Storm in their first matchup of the season terribly. It was a 20-point blowout. A'ja Wilson literally apologized for her performance, guys, today. She said, I let my fans down. I let my city down. I apologize. She said, I shot 38% field goal percentage. She said, I am sorry. I'm going to get it together. I got to do better. I know I can do better. And again, it's like, I just hope that everything is okay with her mentally, spiritually, physically, relationship-wise. Okay, I see her and Bam are still going strong, guys. If you don't know, she has an NBA boyfriend. He's like 6'8". He plays for the Miami Heat. He was actually in the crowd with her when we did like some dishes about the damn LA Sparks, okay? She was in the crowd, of course, because, again, she had to stay out of the game due to concussion protocol. And he was, right there by her side. So, it's good that, she has that support. So, somebody who's also a professional athlete, who also is a professional basketball player, by her side to support her, understand her, and guide her through injuries and illness. Fever just can't seem to cut the mustard when it comes to playing against the freaking Las Vegas Aces. Again, all last season, they beat all the teams in the WNBA, all 12. Last season when it was 12, now it's 13. We got the Golden State Valkyries, but they still have yet to whip the Las Vegas Aces. Also, guys, it's 8 o'clock. Okay, I'm probably like a little bit late right now, but it's Game 7, guys, of the series. Okay, what series? The NBA Finals. Okay, who y'all got winning? Pacers, Indiana Pacers versus the Oklahoma Thunder. Me, I'm rooting for Indiana Pacers. I'm in Ohio. I'm just literally like right next door. I'm like a 2.5-hour drive from Indianapolis. It just makes sense for me to root for the Indiana Pacers. I don't care about Oklahoma. I'm sorry for everybody. You may be from Oklahoma, Tulsa, Oklahoma City, etc., etc. I've never been to Oklahoma. I don't really care for Oklahoma. So I'm going to root for the team that's closest to, my home state, being Indiana Pacers. Guys, comment down below your thoughts on Indiana Fever still not being able to beat the Las Vegas Aces, and also why A'ja Wilson was struggling, okay, from the field. But guys, even when she was struggling, she still led her team in scoring 24 points. That's incredible. Even though, again, like, I love Angel Reese Down, but she was looking like Angel Reese, okay, when it came to today's game, when she was not finishing around the rim. And guys, also, please comment down below who y'all got winning this Game 7, okay, of the NBA Finals series. Are you Team Oklahoma Thunder or Team Indiana Pacers? Comment down below.